Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves out in St. Louis, Missouri at a local DMV where we find a relatively new frauditor who just decides he's going to go inside and stir up a hornet's nest of angry patrons, and, well, it doesn't exactly work out in his favor as somebody ends up throwing water on him later on, and the police show up as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking show on the road, shall we?
Hi. I'm sorry, sir. We can't do any taping in here. We have a sign over there saying no videotaping or anything. How can we help you, sir?
That's not true. People come in here and record all the time.
No, sir. We have a sign right over there. Let me show you the sign.
It doesn't matter. People do it all the time. The police allow it.
We can't do any taping in here, sir.
The police allow it.
No, sir. We're
yes,
not
they
allowed.
do. They allow it. You can record in here.
No videotaping allowed, sir.
Oh, please allow me to rehash that tired old frauditor argument. That is just a sign. It is meaningless, and if it had any meaning to it, it would have a statute. And even if it had a statute, then that statute would be invalid because, well, the Constitution exists. And the 10th Amendment does not say what it says because the 10th Amendment doesn't exist. Because anything after the 5th Amendment is not exactly valid anyway. So there, I'm right, you're wrong. I can do whatever I want without any consequences.
Say what?
All right, everybody. We have to stop transactions while this man is on private property filming. You know this is private property.
This is private property, sir, and you're filming on private property.
Yeah.
So I'll step out.
Thank you.
If you want to push him out here yourself. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy that there are lunatics out there that actually want to protect people's private information rather than sell it on YouTube or any other corner of the internet that will use it for nefarious purposes against the people in that building. Yeah, it's a shame that people have to act so noble and everything like that. I mean, not everybody is cut out to be a dipshit asshole like these frauditors. Yeah, not everybody can, well, be that much of a lowlife.
Not going through that again. This is what they do here in St. Louis.
Still on private property, so we're going to call the police if you don't stop filming.
Anyway, I can't even stand outside of the door. So what's going on right now is in St. Louis, Missouri, in the DMVs, if the auditor doesn't leave out of the DMV, they shut down the services and make everyone leave. So I don't want to make everybody suffer or be inconvenient because of me, so I just stepped out and allowed them to take care of their business for today. So,
oh, that's very gracious of you. Very good. You decided that you were going to allow them to conduct their business without further interference from you. Oh, bravo, frauditor. Bravo. You deserve a fresh chocolate chip cookie straight out of the oven for that.
so let's see what the police says. They said they called the police. They called the police for me stepping in there for 1 minute, stepping out, recording outside. Now I called the police when I know good and well that the police allow people to record here because I've seen other YouTube videos with an auditor recording at this very location.
Wow! You're an idiot!
Oh, so you saw other frauditors do this at this very location and they got a different result than you. Okay, then. Could it be that, well, the rules have changed since then? maybe they've been let in on the little notion that First Amendment auditors are jobless, clueless dumbasses who just like to go out and cause trouble. And, well, they caught wind of that, and, well, they decided to do something about it because things like that do tend to happen. Good freaking grief. Rules change and times change. And, well, that was what happened here, you numbskull.
Folks, we have to stop again.
Yeah, so you're just going to poke your head in and out of the door just to see if you get a different result each time. You know, there's a little word for that, and it's called insanity. Yeah, this frauditor is either dumb or insane. Either way, it's not so great for him. But then again, you have to be insane and have no common sense to follow the example of these frauditors out there because, well, they are not a great example themselves.
Excuse me, can I have a word with you,
Yes,
please?
sir. Excuse me. You're not allowed to tape in
Excuse
here.
me, let me
You're
ask
not
you a
allowed to
question.
tape in here, sir. Thank you. Bye.
That boy ain't right.
Frauditor, don't you have anything better to do in your life than come to a DMV and impose your will upon other people? Of course not, because who would hire somebody who's this much of an annoying pain in the ass? I doubt that he could get a job in customer service, and well, I really don't think construction work would be good for him because he'd probably drop a pallet of concrete on his head somehow. And, well, if he survives, collect workman's comp and become more of a burden on the world.
You're an idiot, you know that?
Bye, guys. Thank you. Have a go.
You're just holding people up, though.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Somebody just threw something on me.
Hey, Frauditor, I think there's a message being sent here, but I don't know if this guy has the mental capacity to figure it out. Yeah, when somebody throws liquid your way, does it mean A, that they like you, B, they don't really give a shit for you or your message? I don't know about this frauditor, but I think it would be the latter. What do you good people think?
Look what somebody did. This girl that was passing in the white Jeep just threw a cup on me. Look, there she goes right there. Look, that's her. She just threw something on me. Nah, she's gonna leave like a coward. Seeing that? What you gotta say about that? What you gotta say about that?
5 minutes later.
Trying to record inside of the public office.
How's it going, man?
How you doing? Can you let them know that I have a right to record in there? Somebody just threw that on me, by the way. Somebody just threw that drink on me. Somebody in a car that came out of here.
Well, Frauditor, when you start treating people like shit, you're going to be treated as such yourself. So what goes around comes around. This may be a free country, but it's not a consequence-free country because, well, if you start acting like you own everything and can stomp on other people, well, they are going to show you that they don't appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and see what these officers have to say about this whole situation, shall we?
5 minutes later.
Pretty much.
Alrighty, man. So you know the deal. It's public property. You can record out here. You can record in there. But if you start recording people's personal information, they're going to have to shut down transactions for the day.
Okay.
And there's about 60 angry people in there. So do with that as you will. I'm just going to... It's your First Amendment right to be out here and record. But once you go in there and start recording personal information, that's when they're going to have to shut things down. All right?
All right. Thank you.
Any questions for me?
Well, thank you for allowing me to record in there.
Yep.
But I think the best thing for me to do is to not go in because I don't want to inconvenience the public.
Yeah, no, that really doesn't sound like it's a cop-out at all. I mean, you walked in there knowing you would probably inconvenience people, and now you've got an angry mob of about 60 people that would probably tear you apart the moment that you walk in there because, well, you know what's going to happen. So, yeah, that's more of a cop-out than anything else. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
Then shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?